And that is the sound of your Friday morning. Good morning, Bears. Welcome to the Big Drum Bear Podcast. Wonderful to see all of you here again. It is an incredible blessing. I'm a fan. How's everybody doing today? It's Friday. It's Friday night, and the park's here on the west side. And I am on the west side, in fact, of the Illinois River. I'm never going to sing Steve Jordan again for you. That's probably not a good idea. I won't get hit with a copyright notice or anything on that. I'll just get hit with a don't ever do that again, please. You're you just turned about 3 shades whiter by doing that. So, good morning. Oh, get yourself a Pender's Ugly mug. On sale now, I believe. Are they still on sale, Steve? I wasn't sure. I couldn't recall. Good morning, Bears. Let's see here. Yeah, everybody's up in here this morning. It's good stuff. Yes, they are. Rock on. I traded out Steve's link in my bear support for I was gonna adjust the microphone here. I was trading his link out to put Dom's up for a little while, since poor Dom, he gets ragged on as being the wrench the wrench hungry bear of the bunch, and I thought, no, it's time for some Freedom Tuff stuff to be bear supported. What is happening, Sergeant Peterson, Andrew J, Steve Pender 1911 Bear, and good old David Analog Bear Terrania. We got who we got in here? There's a bunch of people up in here. We got Liberty Snake Bear. We got Kick Him Art. Who else is here? Did I name y'all? Glampin Bear's up in here. Based Texan. I got some Based Texan coming watching my show. That's a good thing. I'm a fan. Kodiak. I see Kodiak in here. Man, super stoked for all you guys to be here. If I missed you, please forgive me. It wasn't personal. It was my failure. That's too funny. Wait a minute. I'm not sure I understood that. What's the helicopter rides thing? I must have missed that. Maybe I heard about it, but I forgot. What's the helicopter ride business? Is that a way of saying they're a commie? Because they haven't liked me yet? Or liked the episode? I haven't given them anything to like yet. Some people might be reserving their like to see if they actually like the episode. I mean, I can bomb. It's totally possible. Oh, boy. Yeah, it is quite the morning. Help rides, one-way trip. Wow. That sounds pretty intense. Excuse me. Got to do that once in a while. My nose is a little acting up today. It's been rainy. It's been a rainy morning. Roy Bear's here. Hey, that's good stuff. Always enjoy a Roy Bear being here. Well, I hope everybody, I'm not going to blow it on air. I'm going to do my best not to do that. I've done it before. I'll try not to do it again. Let's see here. So, it's been an interesting week. It's been a long week, but good. I have had some great time with the kids this week. I've had some great times with my grandmother. You guys got to meet Liberty Snake Bear, find out a little bit more in-depth stuff on him, and I had a blast with all of that. And I thought today would be a good day to have a little fun once again. I know we did this a few weeks ago, so I think it might be time for another edition of Big Drum Bear Dictionary Game. Now, my graphic for that, I totally deleted. So we won't have any fancy graphics for that because I haven't prepared anything. Again, my wife and I were waking up a little late, and we're focused in Bible reading again this morning, continuing on with 2 Kings chapter 17 and 18, and it's getting pretty interesting. We're finally, for many, many chapters throughout 2 Kings, we keep reading about these different kings that came to power, and some of them would be horrible kings, and they do everything opposite the way that God had told them to. And then you get, I'm trying to think now, you get like a king here and there who would follow the ways of God. He'd do what God told him to do what God said is good for the people and for him to be doing. But then he would leave something behind. The places of worship to certain pagan gods, they called the Asherah poles, where they would go and worship. I think the name of the god was Asherah. Yeah, and worship to a particular god that was certainly not the God of Israel. And he would allow these to stay up because I don't know if there was too much, pressure from the people to keep them going or what. But we keep on reading. Every time there's a good king that shows up that's going to do it right, that's going to do a good job and be faithful. He's like, but he did not tear down the Asherah poles. He didn't leave that, or he let that stay going. Shalom, Dom Tuff. Good to see you, sir. And then finally we get to Hezekiah. And Hezekiah, he did it. He tore him down. And it was like, I almost wanted to cheer when I read that in chapter 18. It's like, but Hezekiah actually tore down the Asherah poles. He said, no more vestiges, no more like doing this halfway. Like if I say I'm going to be, the king that's going to rule right, Shabbat Shalom to you, Steve, or it's fixing to be tonight. If I say I'm going to do what God told me to do, I'm going to do it. And he's not going to leave behind this like vestige, this stronghold for, those that are going to do the opposite to keep doing their stuff. Right. And that was kind of exciting. I dug that. I was a fan. I was really, really getting tired of like, oh, another king here that's going to follow God. Oh, he left this vestige of the idol worship and things going on in the kingdom. This guy said, nope, we're going to do it right. And now he's trying to figure out, like, is he really going to be a strong ruler? So we left it off with this this guy from Assyria, this ruler there, coming out and putting out this ultimatum, like, if you think you're going to get, like, backing from Egypt to go up against me, or you're going to get your God to help you in some way, good luck, because I've destroyed all these other nations around the area that had gods. And, oh, I didn't update the link for you? I'll do that. I'll take a look at it and I'll fix it. I'm dumb. Oh, cool, man. I'm going to do that. I'm going to get your new link up there. We'll get the new link for Dom's Freedom Tuff stuff. So yeah, this Assyrian king's like, I destroyed all these other nations and their gods didn't stop. They had a ton of different gods. I'll even name them off for you. All these different guys. And none of them stopped me from destroying these nations. Why do you think that, Jerusalem's going to be any different? Why do you think that's going to be somehow saved by this Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh guy? Or Yehovah, as I have come to call him at times. Interesting stuff. And then the next chapter, I kind of did peek a little bit, but I think I've read it in the past. I can't remember for sure. This seems familiar. It looks like something cool is going to go down. So, yeah, if you're curious, you want to dig into that. The books of First and Second Samuel, and then First and Second Kings, and of course First and Second Chronicles. They didn't used to be Chronicles, right? It was just First, Second, Third, and Fourth Kings is how it was named back in the day. But we kind of divvied it up in English to call it Chronicles, because they do refer to it many times, and they say, we're going to tell you about some of the actions of a particular king, but then all the rest of the deeds of this king are they not recorded in the book of the Chronicles of the Kings of Israel? So, excuse me, you will be able to check out more of that if you dig in. It's very interesting. It's really kind of neat. There's lots of different stuff, very down to earth, like real stuff. Like there's There's a lot of segments in there that remind me of that series that's been on the History Channel called Vikings. Now, that's a rough series. I can't say that I recommend it to everybody, but one of my buddies when I was in working security back in the day. Hey, wait a minute. Honky Bear, did you put out something? Yeah, Honky Bear's got a new video he just released. Let's see here. Yeah, that's cool. Go check out Honky Bear's new video later on. It could be fun. Eye on Liberty. You're going to have to find out what that's all about. So, got our good friend Honky putting out some good stuff. Good morning, Honk. Was just plugging your video, man. Yeah, so if you wanna dig into the Bible a little bit and read about some interesting stuff, it's very similar, if you've seen it already, to that series Vikings, where there's some intense moments. You know, people are just they're killing folks over different stuff. Like, I mean, it's violent at times, and the Bible has some periods where some dudes were really, really violent about stuff, and they weren't like necessarily the good guys. Sometimes they were trying to be the good guys, but they had to be violent with the bad guys to really put an end to what they were doing, because they were doing such horrible stuff. I mean, we just went through a passage where people were going back to this idol worship and stuff before Hezekiah comes in, and they're putting their children to sacrifice in fire. Like, they're putting their children into fire to sacrifice them before certain gods. And, you know, it's a horrific thing to consider. You just offer your child up to immolation. That's pretty intense, like horrific intense. And I'd say we definitely have some instances of that kind of thing going on in different ways. We think that we're, you know, beyond things like that today, that we're not like people back then. We're much more advanced, and yet we do things that are just as horrific at times. Not the bears per se, but those things happen. Yeah, it's just something that makes me think a little bit, and it might make you think it might be an interesting read. Yeah, Kick, yeah, you're not wrong there. People do not change that much. It's true. Over the centuries, we're very much people. Our proclivities don't shift as much as we'd like to think they do. Hey, Legionary's here. Welcome. Glad to see you. If I miss saying hey, it's just I can't catch the chat 100% of the time. I'm cool, but I'm not that cool. On a journey. Why am I not at the border? I'm not that person. That's not my gig. I assist chaplains, and my main job is at our base. So, no, that's not where I'm at. It's above my pay grade. I know nothing about what's going on there. Let's see here. I'm paying attention, though. I'm keeping my eyes up. Oh, you're good, Legionary. Very cool. Yeah, I try to catch everybody because it's fun. It's fun to catch people. I love acknowledging folks when they come in. Now, granted, with growth comes less attention to the stream. That's just a fact of the matter. And we want that. We want that because as the stream grows, that means that it's going to get better quality. You know what I mean? Let's think about this. Oh, thanks. Let's start that rumor, Field of Bears. Right. Because that's what I've got time for. Sending clocks in the mail. No, NSA. I know you're listening. No, I have not ever done that. I'm looking at you in the eye. That hasn't happened. Field of Bears, on the other hand, check that guy out. He's a little shifty. No. See how I flipped the script, right? Oh, my goodness. So, let's see here. Dictionary game. That's what we're fixing to do. Yeah, had to remember. Oh, no. Let's not do that at all on a journey. No, I'm not a fan. I will pass. Let's clean that up there now. Come on now. Let's have a better quality chat, people. Well, on a journey. Get it right now. Let's see. Obscure words dictionary. That's what I'll bring up. And we are going to get a new round of the dictionary game. Who's ready to play that with me today? Who's ready to do the dictionary game? Is everybody ready? You guys excited? Because I'm excited to see what you would say. I'm banning your speech. Not quite. I'm just trying to steer the conversation away from devices of a sexual nature. I've done it before and I'll do it again. All right. Let's see here. All right. So I'm looking for the obscure words. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. All right. So frontistry. Frontistry.info is our weird dictionary thing. Dictionary of obscure words. Let's do it. Tell you what. Let's pick a topic. We'll do by topic. I'll throw out about 5 topics here, and you guys pick. I want to see in the chat. You just pick a topic, and we'll once I throw that out, we'll see what happens. Get ready to type in 1, 2, 3, or 5. Right? Just give me a 1, 2, 3, or 5 when it's time. Not yet. Wait until I give you the 5 topics here. Okay, here's our 5 topics. Listen to them all, and then you decide which one you like best. Number 1, causation and formation. Number 1, causation and formation. Number 2, dance styles. Number 3, musical instruments. Number 3 is musical instruments. Number 4 is scientific instruments. And number 5 would be forms of government. So let's do 1, causation and formation. 2 was dance styles. 3, musical instruments. 4, I said, I totally forget what I said for 4. Scientific instruments, I believe I said. And 5 was forms of government. So I'm coming back to the chat. Let's see what you say. All right. Some of you are ridiculous. Okay, so it seems the predominant one is, oh, that's Dom. Okay, 1 per person, Dom. I might time you out just for that. Be fun. I had such a surge of power when I did that the last time to somebody. Okay, it looks like, yeah, this is difficult. I'm attempting to ignore Dom, but I'm trying to get an accurate count. Yes, I saw 5, Dom. Thank you. All right, so let's see here. He's making me do it. He's going to make me do it. That's pretty much what's happening here. There you go. There you go. You have fun. You go sit in a corner. Uh-huh. There we go. What was the question again? How can you sending me algebraic equations? Wait a minute. I timed Dom out. How is that possible? I put you in timeout. How are you still here? That makes no sense. There we go. It just hadn't caught up with him yet. Took a minute. I was like, what's going on? This doesn't make any sense at all. All right, so I'm going to ask this one more time. One per person, please, or I'll end up timing you out. Yeah. How many people want number 1, which was the causation thing? Causation and formation. How many people want number 1? Make your bid. I'm looking for it. Honky Bear wants 2. So I'm not seeing any 1s. Let's see here. I said number 2 is dance styles. And a couple people have said number 2. Number 3, I said, was musical instruments. Number 4, scientific instruments. And number 5, forms of government. So we'll pick from one of those categories. Dumb Tough. It's so funny. I didn't de-wrench him. Did I? I just timed him out. I didn't mean to take away his wrench. I meant to time him out. But looks like other people can time him out now. That's funny. Maybe other people can time him out because I timed him out. Maybe somehow it clicked his wrench instead of timing him. I don't know. I didn't think I did. We'll see. We'll see. You should be able to come back. Once he's back, I'll give it back if it's been de-wrenched. I wasn't trying to de-wrench. I was just trying to time you out. Seriously. All right. So the most I've seen thus far is 2. I've seen a lot of people that want 2, so I'll go with dance styles. That's the best I can figure. No, I'm sorry, not 2. I have 5 is what I meant to say. I've seen 5 the most. So styles of government, that seems to be appropriate. That's what I was thinking. That 2 and the 5, they look the same, except backwards. That sounds like a Brian Regan joke there somewhere. I think they are. Yeah, I think 5 is what I've seen the most. Dom will come back. He's coming back. All right, so here's the deal. I'm going to pick this word, and you got to either send it to me by Hangouts or email. Hangouts or email. And if you do Hangouts, you got to do it individually. You got to individually send me a message. You can't send me, can't send it to me in a group chat because then everybody can see it. So that's not going to work. All right. So we're going to try to do this correctly. Where's my word? Okay. All right. It's a dance style, right? So that much we know, right? But within that, you can make up what you make up. I think the subject part is kind of fun. Now that you know a subject, now we can have all kinds of fun within that. It'll focus our ridiculosity here. Oh, man, there's quite a few. The word is Zoppetto. 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 I'll type it in the chat. Freedom Tuff. You're not supposed to be deleted still. People, why are people continuing to put Dom in timeout? That's not what's supposed to be happening. Dom, this is not sanctioned by me. Hashtag free Tuff. Let's see. So, let's see. ETTO. Okay. Zoppetto. That's the word right there. Okay. Are you back in? Are you not Deranged. Good. You're not supposed to be deranged. That wasn't supposed to happen. Next time, don't spam it. Just give me one answer like I'm asking for. And then everybody else, don't go crazy on them. Although I have to say, thank you for providing some extra comedy, because that was flipping hilarious. And I'm still going to put your link up. You tried 3 accounts. That's too funny. Oh, my goodness. I'll do it, Dom. I'll do it. I'll put you right back there. All right. So the word ZOPPETTO. Zopeto. Dom. I'm waiting for you to send me your answer either by email at bigdrumbear@gmail.com, or might be preferable just to send me a message in Hangouts. Try you. I'll try you. I'll try you. I'll do it. I'll do it. Send me in the Google Hangouts if you can, or send it to Big Drum Bear. Here we go. Big Drum Bear at gmail.com. There you go. I never followed due process. You darn right I didn't. The email I just put in there, Legionary. No, you can't put your answer in here. You got to put your... See, that would have been a hilarious answer to send me, right? And try to make it... Guys, try to make your answer sound like a dictionary definition. Try to make it sound formal, right? Because when I read it, it's going to be obvious that it's not the one if it doesn't sound like it's a dictionary style definition. So try to make it sound that way, you know. And if you're struggling, hang on. I'm going to use my phone to respond or to read off some of these things. If it doesn't, you know, I'll try to help you out a little bit, but try to make it as dictionary-ish as possible, because I don't want you to not stand a chance. You know what? I better not, because that'll be unfairly giving somebody an advantage. I'm just going to read whatever you send me is how I'm going to read it. Let's just put it that way. Whatever you write is what I'm going to read. That's got to be the rule. I've got to establish some reliability here so people can depend on my games. They have to believe that they can actually have faith in my ability to do a game here. All right, so I have one thus far. I have one answer that has come in. All right. If you're all playing, feel free now to send in a definition for ZOPPETTO, Zopeto. Okay. All right, Field, I think I got your answer. That's hilarious. That's good stuff. We're going to have some fun here. This is going to be a good day. Yeah, feel free. If you're going to play, I'm going to give you all of the next, let's see. You're going to have 4 more minutes. 4 more minutes. And everybody who's given me an answer within the next 4 minutes will get to have theirs read. Oh, what is going on here? Oh, that's not what we want. Okay, so we're starting to get some in here. That's a good thing. Let's see. I might have to close this. Oh, I could have just recycled it, goof. I closed my email, and now I'm just going to reopen it. But I should have just hit the recycle button. So I'm getting old. I deal with technology like you would expect someone 20 years my senior to deal with it. sometimes. That's how it goes. I think we're going to have fun with this. We really are. We are sending them to either my email, bigdrumbear@gmail.com, bigdrumbear@gmail.com, or you are sending them to me through a Google Hangouts message. One of those two methods to send me your answer. Oh my goodness. Wait. What did you say, Big Regan? 20 years my junior? Cracking me up, guys. Okay, so I'm getting some more in here. Remember, this is a dance style, guys. It is of the topic of dance styles. So we did establish that. So if you're not saying that it's a dance style, then people are going to know it's not yours. Oh, no, wait. I did click on dance style, didn't I? I gave you the word from the second one, not the styles of government. I screwed that up. I'm screwing up my own game. It's a dance style. It's not a government. All right, I'm gonna totally. Yeah, I'm sorry. I messed up. It was supposed to be forms of government. I screwed up. I clicked on the wrong thing and didn't even process because I'm busy timing out Dom. Thanks, Dom. Ruined the game for everybody. There's a way to pass the buck, right? All right, guys, I'm going to actually pick a style of government. New word, reset, my fault. I know you've already sent things in. I apologize. We're going to redo this. We're going to get it right. But I'd love to do this with the styles of dance at some point, too. That would be fun. So we're going to get this right. We're going to do something good. All right. This could be difficult. This one could be more difficult because a lot of these I think somebody might know. Ooh. Ooh. This could be fun. I think I've only got like one or two in this whole list that would be worthwhile. Because I think most of the ones you're going to be able to figure out. Yeah. They're all words that end in archy. You know, that's all what it is, man. So, okay. Yeah, you guys would figure that out. Oh, wow. That's very interesting the way they structured this. So there's only one that I see that really could be it in here. All right. Here we go. We're going to redo this, guys. We're going to get this right. Okay, the new word. The new word. It's not we're not on dance styles. We're going to actually do systems of government like I said. Yeah, I apologize. Restart. My bad. I failed. Okay, so here we go. Here is the word. I'm typing it in the chat now. I'm typing the word in the chat as we speak. Where'd it go? Okay. Here we go. The word is quangocracy. The word is quangocracy. 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 What is a quangocracy? Send me your definition ideas in the next 5 minutes starting now. You have 5 minutes starting now to send me by email, bigdrumbear@gmail.com, or send me a message in Google Hangouts, available through your Gmail. Excuse me. Or you can I don't know, find out some other way to connect it. People without a Gmail have sent me Hangout messages before. I've had that happen. Yes. Yeah, so let's go look at this, what we were going to do, because that'll be fun. For Zoppetto, it was an Italian dance style. It was like see, now I'm not looking at, I don't have the one of the, hang on a second. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to copy this Quangocracy down so I don't forget it, but we'll read. Copy. See, this is why I love this, because it's just crazy fun, and I can screw it up, and we can still enjoy. But once in a while, we need to do things like this. It's good for our minds. It's good to laugh. It's good to get away from the intensity of the politics of biblical discussions of all of those things. Good though those things are, but to just have fun, And maybe as we go further along in our lives, we'll get some more structure to this thing. We'll make it even more fun. I'll put the word out before the show, and then I'll read your definitions. I will maybe have like a few words that we'll go through. But remember, no using in dictionary, because that's cheating. That totally defeats the purpose. You do that, and you're disqualified. Let's see, your dance styles. What was the one I said? Zoppetto? It's a unique one. It'd be great to use that sometime in the future, but now you might as well know, because there's plenty of other dance styles that we could use. Zoppetto, we'll get to that. I'll read the actual definition was a medieval Italian limping hop dance. Medieval Italian limping hop dance. Field of Bears said it was an Italian Jew engaged in the trade of making shoes. I was loving that. Let's see now. Who else put one in? Liberty Snake. The establishment of Zoppetto initially involves determining a fair, equitable test to measure intellectual potential without bias from educational or cultural background. That was his idea of Zoppetto. There were a couple others. Let's see. Honky Bear had a thought about Zoppetto. He said, dancing according to the stars, especially with affinity for Zoroaster ruins. Or I think he changed it a little bit. He said, Zoppetto, affinity for the zodiac, especially traditional symbology as characterized in Babylonian or Zoroaster runes. Runes, that's what he was meaning to say. That's funny. I like that. Let's see. Roy Bear thought Zoppetto was a system of government. He said the style of government run by Arabs that like to fornicate with underage sheep. I didn't see that coming. Oh, this could be dangerous stuff, guys. Let's see. David Analog Bear, he said Zoppetto is an instrument used to track wild animals in the wild, or to track animals in the wild. It would have been funny if it was wild animals in the wild. Kiki said Zoppetto is a verb, a Northern American style of dance, often used by Native Americans. Example, Elizabeth Warren, Zoppetto during her speech. This is so good. Let's see. Big Riggin, he said Zoppetto was Zoppetto was Pinocchio's father after he had the sex change. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's what that is. All right. We're starting to get into we're getting people submitting their Quangocracy stuff, and that's going to be fun. Hang on, let me go back to Hangouts and see if anybody's submitted anything there. Man, you guys are killing me today. This is too much fun. All right. I only have entries through email on this one so far, that I see. Oh, wait, no. Okay. Phil Bears has submitted his entry by Hangouts. So I've got that one. Yeah, Quangocracy. I think we're at the 5-minute. Anybody else want to get it? Because we only got about 4 or 5. Anybody else want to make a guess at Quangocracy? I will type it one more time. The word is Quangocracy. Feel free to submit your definition to bigdrumbear@gmail.com or send me a message in Google Hangouts to bigdrumbear@gmail.com. Same thing. One could be a little simpler for you than the other. Don't know. You got nothing on this one? No problem. Hey, there we go. There's another one. Alrighty. Let me open these up a bit here. Yeah, thanks, by the way, for those that are including their screen name. If their email name doesn't come up the same, that's helpful, because that way I don't dox you. So if you want me to just read your screen name as opposed to your regular name, feel free to make sure I don't dox you. All right. Hey, there we go. Some of you I know. Some of you, it's hard to keep everything in mind. That's funny. That's really funny. Some of these are golden. All right. I think that we're going to call it here. Okay. Oh, somebody else sent me a Zepeto. Legionary sent me a Zepeto. Zepeto is a collection of priests acting as a governing body within a meadow. I like that. That's fun. Don't worry, I haven't read your Quangocracy yet, so. All right, so I've got a bunch here. Let's see here. Yeah, I like these. These are getting good. Okay, I'm going to call it. If you haven't, well, Andrew, if you, yes, we're defining Quangocracy. We're doing it for fun. If you still have a moment, go ahead and send yours. If you want to send one, go ahead and send me a quick email to bigdrumbear@gmail.com and we'll make it rock. So I'll give you 1 minute. I've already done this double the time I said I would, so, but we're having fun. We're reading other stuff, so. You suggested Baropedia. Yeah. Yeah, we need a Baropedia. That would be fun. Oh, you're talking about for this game, Baropedia? That's a good point, Kikya. I forgot you did that. You know what? That is what I wanted to call this, by the way. So from now on, we're going to play Baropedia on every other Friday, I think. It's going to be a Baropedia Friday. Every other Friday is going to be a Baropedia Friday. Let's see now. So, we have some funny definitions that are coming up. Okay. Just recycling my email here. Oh, you're good? That's cool, man. Yeah, I think like every other Friday, Andrew. That's probably what we're heading for. Yeah, the chat is a little bit behind real time. I'm figuring that out. There's a little bit of a delay. All right, so we shall begin. The first definition. Let's see here. Oh, hang on. I'm in the wrong window. There we go. A fictionary. in competition to Wikipedia. That'd be awesome. That'd be so cool. Have Bearipedia. And we just define words the way we want to based on the based on these games. All right. So I believe we start with down here. I can't say who, but what we will be starting with is a bear game here. Hang on a second. Just making sure I got it all up. Okay. All right. So let's do that, right? There we go. Cool. All right, so we'll do this. Oh, are they out of order now? What's going on here? Okay, cool. So here we go. Reading off. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to number these. I'm going to try and keep track of this. Try to write it down. And I might just open up a separate window. So, yeah, I'll be typing these down as we decide. Typing these down as we decide. Cool. That could work. That could totally work. Let's make that happen. All right. That's not going to work. Whatever idea I had in mind is not good. It's not good at all. It's just bad. Okay, cool. So we'll just have to keep track. All right, number 1. Keep track for yourself. Keep track for yourself, right? Number 1. Quangocracy, a style of government practiced around the 3rd century BC, formed by the first Quang dynasty in Laos, in which allowed for the rule of the people by the deity Gongdo, the god of fertility, which led to the rapid spread of venereal disease and the near extinction of the Laotian people. That is Quangocracy, Laotian style of government. It's just a short version. Laotian style of government and VD spreading. VD spreading, Laotian style of government. That's number 1. VD spreading, Laotian style of government. That's the short version. Number 1, VD style, no, I can't even say it. VD spreading, Laotian style of government. Number 2, Quangocracy. Hang on a second, just moving a window for me. Quangocracy, a democracy type that only uses unknown Chinese letters by non-reading Caucasians to make laws. They are interpreted after being voted on and cannot be changed afterwards. That is number 2. Democracy type Chinese letters. Democracy type Chinese letters. Quangocracy. That's number 2. Number 3, Quangocracy, a form of government where you are ruled by women, appointed, not elected. Example, Hillary Clinton would like America to be a quangocracy. Quangocracy. Number 3, form of government ruled by appointed women. Quangocracy. Number 4, Quangocracy, guerrilla ruling class in the middle of the Congo, similar to a theocracy or oligarchy. Quangocracy, guerrilla ruling class. Number 4 is guerrilla ruling class for Quangocracy. Number 5, Quangocracy, a governmental system that gives power to the man with the biggest quang. Quangocracy. Number 5, biggest quang. Quangocracy. Number 6. Quangocracy, the Federal Reserve. Synonym for the Federal Reserve. Quangocracy. That's number 6. Let's see here. Synonym for the Federal Reserve. All right. I believe, oh, we have 2 more. So that was 6. Let's see. Quangocracy. Rule of quasi-autonomous non-governmental organizations. Quangocracy. Rule of NGOs. Quasi-autonomous NGOs. That was number 7. It was the NGOs. Quangocracy. Number 7 was the NGOs. Quangocracy. Number 8. Number 8. Hang on, I just turned the app off where I had this. Number 8. Quangocracy. A system of government in which leadership is determined by kung fu battle. Quangocracy. Number 8. Kung fu battle. Quangocracy. Number 8. Kung fu battle. All right. Number 9. Quangocracy. A system of government in which the whole population succumbs to Quan, going crazy. The states are controlled by Quan's halfback children, born of his slaves. Laws are proposed based on Quan's drunken rants and ramblings. Children are the top form of currency. Quangocracy. Children are top currency. Quangocracy. That's number 9. So total now, I believe, we have 9. Total, we have 9. And we are not receiving any more submissions. I did just get another submission just as I was getting started. So you just won't know which one it is. All right, well, we run through the shortened version, and then I want you to give me an answer 1 through 9, numbers 1 through 9. I warn you, if you spam it, you might be timed out and you will be disqualified for this round. I have to keep order here somehow, right? All right. So, running through the gamut once again. Number 1, the Quangocracy is the Laotian form of government, First Dynasty, VD, rampant. That's number 1, Laotian VD, spreading government. Number 2, the democracy type that only uses unknown Chinese letters by non-reading Caucasians to make laws. The Chinese letters. Let's see, that is 2. Number 3, form of government where you're ruled by women, appointed, not elected. Unelected women form of government, Quangocracy. That was 3. Unelected form of women government, Quangocracy. Number 4, Quangocracy. Guerrilla ruling class in the middle of the Congo, similar to a theocracy or oligarchy. So that would be number 4, guerrilla ruling class. Number 4, guerrilla ruling class. Number 5, Quangocracy. Governmental system that gives power to the man with the biggest quang. Number 5, biggest quang, Quangocracy. Biggest quang, Quangocracy. See also quang, by the way. Number 5 was the biggest quang. Number 6, Quangocracy. Synonym for the Federal Reserve. Synonym for the Federal Reserve, Quangocracy. That was number 6, Federal Reserve. Number 7, Quangocracy. Number 7, rule of quasi-autonomous non-governmental organizations. Number 7 is the NGOs. Number 7, NGOs. That's your number 7, NGOs. Number 8. Number 8, Quingocracy, system of government in which leadership is determined by kung fu battle. Number 8, kung fu battle. And number 9, Quingocracy, a system of government in which the whole population succumbs to quan, going crazy. Quan, going crazy, and children are the top form of currency. One through 9. All right. Only chats of numbers. Let's see. We have, let's see, hang on. I need to tally this. Give me, before you send any more, hang on. Let me get, I should have prepared for that. That might have made sense. All right, cool. Let's see. Need my app for writing stuff down. Here we go. Ready? Okay. FOB says 1. Big Riggin says 7. Let's see. Big Rig says 7. Kick ya says 8. Let's see. Dom says 9. And let's see. Legionary says 8. Hang on a second. We keep up. David, hang on. Slow down. 1 second. I'm losing you. David says 4. I'm slow. Let's see. Best answers says 8. And oh, you're fine, Kigya. I saw it. Kodiak, we are playing the dictionary game. We're just voting. Yeah, well, only people who submitted one. If you submitted one, so I should only have a total of let's see here, 8 votes, because one of them was mine, was the actual definition. The other 8 are from those that played. So it should be a total, I believe, of 8. So I'm looking for one more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Only submit an answer if you voted. And I'm behind on the chat. Hang on a second. I gotta catch it up. Let's see here. So, oops. Let's see, Roy. No, I'm spelling it wrong. Roy said 6. Honky said 5. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, Field Bears, you said 1. Yeah, I did get that. I pronounced what wrong? Is everyone voting for themselves? No. I don't think so. Let's see here. Yeah, you're voting which one you think is the real definition. You want to vote for which one is the real definition. I'm sorry, did I not make that clear? You want to vote for the one that's the real definition if you were actually participating, if you actually submitted a definition. Let's see. You want to pronounce that one? Okay. Well, I probably did. And I think I did that last time. I probably mispronounced the word too. But like we said, we know it's a form of government. I'm not going to get it perfect. This is purely for our enjoyment. Let's see here. Oh, okay. If you want to change your vote because you didn't understand what you're supposed to be voting for, you're supposed to be voting for which one you think it actually is. You want to try to aim for the real definition. Now, if you vote for somebody else's, then they get a point. If you vote for somebody else's and not the real definition, I get a point, right? That's kind of how it works. Quanocracy. I went quang. It just looked like quang to me, so I said quangocracy. Yes. It skews the results to say quang instead of quan. Well, that's part of the game, though. Part of the game is that you're trying to do the best you can with the word. Yeah, I mean, that's part of the deal. It's like you got to do the best with what you think the word is or isn't. Nobody actually knows the word except me, right? I don't even have a pronunciation key in front of me for the word. So I'm just giving you my understanding of the word, and then you do your best to make up a definition that sounds like it could be the best. So you're voting for who you want to vote for, right? Who you think the real definition is. So that's what we're shooting for here. Legionary says, okay, Legionary says 6. Okay. So Kodiak, did you even vote? Did you even put one in? I don't remember getting one from Kodiak, did I? Oh, yeah, I did. I totally got one from Kodiak. Yeah, it's a Hmong word, right? Let's see. Did you make a vote, though, Kodiak? You're saying you didn't want to vote? Let's see here. Yeah, this is always interesting. Yeah, somebody's pulling it down there. They're fixing to get timeouted. Hey, what's your idea? Kick ya. What's your thought? I think one person should be your helper. You know what? I'm not against that in future. I think that's what I'm going to do. But we learn through this process, right? We're figuring it out a little bit at a time. Yeah, I kind of agree. Hey, Charity, glad you could join us. We're just playing a game here. We're having some fun. And that's the best part. I think the more fun part is that we're going to read the definitions and just see what happened. Okay, so it looks like we have, well, I did read them already, but looks like, okay, all right. Give me 1 second here. I'm just looking over this. So going back through to see who submitted what. Big Riggin submitted one. Best Answers submitted one. Kick You submitted one. Legionary submitted one. That's 4. David Analog submitted one. Honky submitted one. At least on this run through, I think. Roy, you submitted one last time. For the first word, but you didn't resubmit. And that's cool. So I had one. So that was 6. That's 7 with the one that I put in. Let's see. Feel the Bears had one, and Kodiak had one. So wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So that's 9. All right. So Kodiak, Big Rig, Best Answers, Kick Ya. Legionary, David, Honky, Field. So those are the votes that I need. The only vote I don't have is Kodiak. Did you decide one, Kodiak, or were you intentionally not wanting to? Darn it. My phone's not working with me. This is an interesting day. I'll tell you that much. All right. So, okay, get rid of those. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need one more from Kodiak. Whatever you decided, Kodiak. Vote Hussy. So funny. Well, we were playing the dictionary game, Charity, and we're going to call it the Barapedia, is I think the future name of this game. But I picked a word, an obscure word from an online dictionary, and I threw that out there. I even gave the subject. It was like systems of government. So I picked a word out, and I threw a definition out there, and then everybody submitted them. And so I just threw out the ones that had been submitted, and everybody voted on which one they thought was the real one. So if you vote for the real one, then you get a point. If you vote for somebody else's and it's not the real one, then they get a point. And for everyone that doesn't vote for the real one, I get a point too, right? So as many don't vote for the actual definition, I get points. So let's see here. Kodiak. I was just waiting to see. Didn't pick a serious one, but I don't think it's... Okay, I'm going to read them one more time for Kodiak's sake, and that way, then we'll be done, I swear. And we'll move on to other things. Let's see here. So, one was a style of government practiced around the 3rd century BC, formed by First Quang dynasty in Laos, which allowed for the rule of the people of the deity Gongdo, I can't say that properly sometimes, the god of fertility, which led to the rapid spread of venereal disease and the near extinction of the Laotian people. That is quangocracy, or, you know, I know Honky told me it's quanocracy, which would be appropriate, but I said quang. I pronounced it wrong. We're just going to go with quang because it's funnier now. That's one. The Laotian style of government that caused the spread of VD. Let's see. Second one is, number 2 is democracy type that only uses unknown Chinese letters by non-reading Caucasians to make laws. They are interpreted after being voted on and cannot be changed afterward. And that is the number 2, the unknown Chinese letters style of government. Number 3, quangocracy, a form of government where you are ruled by women, appointed, not elected. And an example would be Hillary Clinton would like America to be a quangocracy. Yes. That's number 4. No, I'm sorry, that's number 3. Take that back. Number 3 was the form of government women ruled. Yes. One more. Legionary. Okay. Legionary, what did you just say? Kikya is the hero. I was reading your stuff on here. Kikya is the hero. She's pretty awesome. I agree. Coming up with a name for the game like Barapedia, I think, is pretty heroic. Let's see here. All right. Next one. Quangocracy. Guerrilla ruling class in the middle of the Congo, similar to a theocracy or oligarchy. That is number 4, quangocracy, guerrilla ruling class. Number 5, quangocracy, a governmental system that gives power to the man with the biggest quang. That's number 5, biggest quang. Number 6, quangocracy, a synonym for the Federal Reserve. Quangocracy, number 6. I am too slow. It's true. I know it. Hashtag totally occult. You know it, Charity. We totally are. Number 6, quangocracy. Was what I just read there. All right, number 7, quangocracy was a rule of quasi-autonomous non-governmental organizations, the NGOs. Quangocracy, NGOs. All right, number 8. Number 8. System of government. Quangocracy, a system of government in which leadership is determined by kung fu battle. Number 8, kung fu battle. And finally, number 9. Quangocracy, a system of government in which the whole population succumbs to Quan going crazy. The states are controlled by Quan's half-black children born of his slaves. Laws are proposed based on Quan's drunken rants and rumblings children are the top form of currency, quangocracy. So children are top form of currency. Quan going crazy. That is number 9. So, Kodiak, 1 through 9. What did you pick? What was your decision? And then I will read the results here of who said what. I read them 20 times. Yeah, right? But it's for fun. You know, we do what we can around here. We make it painful for some people. Trying to reduce the viewership. It's obviously getting too high, so I need to be obnoxious here. You like number 4? Number 4. All right. So, Kodiak says number 4. Okay. So, it looks like the winner is... Let's see. Field of Bears, you voted for number 1. Number 1 is actually Big Riggins. Big Riggin had the style of government by the Laotian VD spreading government. Best Answers had the democracy type that only uses unknown Chinese letters. Kikya had the system of government where you were ruled by women appointed, not elected. Legionary, you had the system of government. Oh, I keep not clicking on it. You had the system of government. There was a guerrilla ruling class. Legionaries was the guerrilla ruling class. Number 4, yes. David, you had the governmental system that gives power to the man with the biggest quang. That's appropriate. Honky had the Federal Reserve. That was also good. The actual definition was number 7, rule of quasi-autonomous non-governmental organizations. That was the actual definition of the word. And then number 8 would be Field of Bears, a system of government in which leadership is determined by Kung Fu battle. So it is number 7, yes. And then finally, number 9 belongs to Kodiak, a system of government in which the whole population succumbs to Quan going crazy, and children are the top form of currency. That's right. Honky wins? Hold on. Let's take a look at those results one more time. The top voted for was actually... So there's 2 votes for number 4 and 2 votes for number 8. There's 1 vote for number 1, 1 vote for 7, and 1 vote for number 5. Oh, excuse me, 1 for 6 and 1 for 5, too. 1 for 1, 1 for 5, 1 for 6, and 1 for 7. But 2 for 4 and 2 for 8. So there's a tie there between Field of Bears and Legionary. You both had a bit of a tie there, but the true winner is, of course, myself, because the majority of you, only one of you, voted for the actual right answer, Big Riggin. So good job to you, Big Riggin. You won, or you got that right. You actually got the correct definition out of all of those. Hey, Danny Bauer, welcome. You just missed out on the game, man. We were having a dictionary game. Did you get some 8? Nice, Honky Bear. That was a good Brian Regan reference. I appreciate that. Oh, man. That was perfect. This game is rigged. Oh, well, it might be. It's entirely possible. Yeah, it's played incompetently. Let's put that one out there. Yes, I don't necessarily competently approach doing the game. The house always wins. Well, I do pick the really obscure words out there. So, yeah, it's likely that the house will always win. That's often the case. Of course, what makes it more fun is when we get to a point where I'm going to try doing it this way, where we'll do this in a live Hangouts, right? We'll actually get everybody on there, a whole bunch of people that want to play, and then we'll have to have ways to submit it, like by email, like we're doing here, to whoever's in charge. And then we'll take turns picking the word. All right, and that gives everybody the opportunity to be the word picker and have a little more fun with it. So one of these nights, we'll have to do that. Maybe it'll be like a big drum bear after dark kind of thing, or we could do that. And I think that'd be a blast. That'd be a lot of fun. So one of these days, we'll definitely head for that. I am glad that everybody had fun. If anybody totally did not have any fun at all, feel free to tell me. I had zero fun. This was totally boring. Don't ever do this again. Feel free to submit that in the comments or right here, you know. Either one is acceptable, and I'll be glad for your criticisms. Very happy to receive that. I'm going to fix the link for the Dom Tuff gear, and hopefully he'll be timed out a little less often. Autodidactic? No, I don't know. It seems right. Autodidactic? Oh, because I'm the one who's the only one who's choosing right here. You did not. I can understand that. I get it. On a journey. Let's see. Yeah, right? That would make sense. That would be smarter to get beautiful Lady Bear in here. She's been so busy lately. She's been pretty darn tasked out, and been trying to help out with that where I can. But yeah, she's a busy lady. So one of these days, I'd like to get her back in here for a stream, because we haven't done a Big Drum Bear and Beautiful Lady Bear for a while. BDB and BLB. Rocking the coffee in the morning. That would be fun. Get some dogs up in here. In fact, maybe it's time for a little dogs before we head out. Stand by one, bears. Oh, dogs. Come here, puppies. Come say hi to people. Come on, guys. They like you and stuff. Come on. Let's come see. Come here. Here we are. All right. Come here, dogs. Oh, here's Gita Puppy. See, this is a fun part of the show where dogs get to come hang out, right? Oh, and there's a Gerby trying to climb up in the screen, right? She's not even going to wait her turn. Come here, baby. You want to say hi? We'll save the best for last, right? Oh, big tall dog. Yeah. It's always good to, curry people's favor when you have a bomb of a show with dogs. Yes, I'm totally trying to manipulate you right now. Gerby, what do you think the definition of quingocracy is? Quanocracy, whatever the word actually is. I don't know, dude. I think that's kind of retarded. That's ridiculous. I mean retarded in a totally non-offensive way. Because it's not offensive. It's a word. It means underdeveloped. Get it right, Dad. You, Dad, are underdeveloped. You're making a dog talk. A female dog with a male voice. What's wrong with you? I'm not a Caitlyn Jenner dog. It's not what I am. Get it right, Dad. You're a good puppy. All right, we gotta let your brother have some screen time. Come on, Chunk. Come on up, buddy. It's your turn. You're the star. Come on, up. Up. Come here, buddy. Come on. Look out, Gita. You're gonna get hurt, baby. Oh, Chunk. Oh, you're a big dog. Oh, man. There we go. Come here, puppy. Oh, man. Say hi, bud. Oh, boy. Oh, the beast himself is here. Now, he's been having some rough time because he got some injury to his skin around his neck, the collar area. That's healing up pretty well, but it can't be fun. It doesn't look like it. Hey, you relax. You're fine. You're just in a bad spot there, dear. Nope. That's enough. Be good. You don't want to be underneath this chair. It's not a good place to be. Be good. Here, dogs. I got an idea. Hang on one second. Go for it. Everybody go have fun. I let them go hang out in the bedroom. They feel much happier doing that. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed getting to say hi to a Chunk. By the way, it's in the wash right now. Otherwise, I'd bring it out. But Love Chunker, you're a commie shirts. Once again, available at bonfire.com/don't-c-red-love-chunk. That's dash, not dash, like not slash. Not that. So, feel free to check that out. Feel free to check out yourself Pinder's Ugly Mug from excuse me, teespring.com. Also feel free to check out at redbubble.com the Feel the Bear's Handsome Mug. As I understand it, there's also the Not Fake News and Real News mugs from both Roy Bear and then Tommy Lee Bear. And I might be switching which one is which, but those are available. I believe it's society6.com, and they have links for that. I'm one of these days going to get those put under bear support. But let's see. Who else am I thinking about? Dom Tuff, Freedom Tuff stuff. I'm going to get a new link up for that before I post this video, hopefully before it goes out. And don't forget to check out all these cool bears, especially good old Kodiak Bear, because he's awesome. Look at that. He's popping all these links up because he's a cool dude. Gotta love the not soy guy, Mr. Kodiak. He's a good cat. Keep prayers out there for Kodiak. I hope your son's doing better. I hope he's feeling better today. Feel free to keep us updated if you are so inclined. And if not, that's totally cool. Keep the details to the family, whatever you prefer. But hope and pray that he's doing well and getting better. Let's see here. Yeah. Get out there, go support some bears, and enjoy your weekend. While you enjoy your weekend, I want you to remember what I always want you to remember, that you should engage your mind, engage your body, and engage your heart. Seek to serve the ultimate purpose, bears. I'm glad we had some fun today. It was pretty ridiculous, but you stuck through it with me. And you got some dogs as a reward at the end, so. Go check out Honky's new video. See what's happening. Support the bears. Hashtag let Big Bear stream. Peace, bears.